Hi students, welcome again to my channel CS Bhasha. Um, in this video, we will be talking about few important functions in data frames, okay, pandas data frames, which are concat and join and merge. Once we have the data with us, so what is the criteria basically that is required so that we can concat two data frames or join two data frames? So though it's very logical, but it's at the same time it's very easy for us to use them. So let's see what basically do we have it in these two functions. So if suppose we talk about joining, देखिए joining के लिए सबसे पहले condition किस चीज़ की ज़रूरत होती है हमारे को? So say we have two data frames. सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं? Let us import pandas spd, and I'm just creating two data frames. So if I'm just saying let d1 is equal to, if I say first, let me have it as a dictionary. So it's storing the names of the students. So if I write name, and then if I have the names of say four children, Anita, Bhavya, Shikhar, and Reena. All right, so these are the two names that I'm having, the list of the names. Then apart from that, I have a percentage of the children. So I'll just simply say, let me have it on this side so that you're able to see it. So I have percentage again in the form of a list for these four students. So it's say 89, 88, 78, and 79. Now once we have, I need to convert that into a data frame. So I'll just say rec1 is equal to pd dot uh, data frame, and we just have d1. So when our first data frame is ready and I would like to check that, so I'll just simply say rec1 with me. Of course this has to be in case sensitivity has to be taken into consideration. So I'll have my first data frame ready with me. Now let's have another data frame ready. So what I'll do is I'll just copy paste this, and now I have another data stored somewhere. Now keeping in mind that the data is there with respect to the similar kind of data, I also have the class of the children. So I can say class as, say for example, the first person is in class 11, the second person is in class 12, the third is also in 12th, and the fourth one is in 11th class. All right, and then I just forgot to mention the section also. So let me see, the section is say A, B, the second one is all, the third one is also in B, and the fourth one is in C, for example. All right, now the thing is that these children are they've got this percentage and they are in the respective sections, but they are stored as two data frames. So if I just copy this part and I have the data with me as this one, so let it be the second record, and this becomes D2. So now what we have is we have first two, the first one, the first data frame basically contains two kind of information about about the children of few classes, particular classes. Similarly, the second data frame contains two different kinds of information about again the students, but since they're stored at a different place, so what one now we need to do is we need to join them. Now if I just try to print it again, I would like to show you one thing. Rec2, now if I'm just printing it just to first verify that it has been made it. Acha, okay, so we just by mistake I should have written D2. तो देखो अब हमारे पास दो डेटा फ्रेम्स आ गए. अब आप कैन यू नोटिस द इंडेक्स राइट ओवर देयर. सो 0123, सिमिलरली 0123. So when we are talking about the index also, and they are having the same index, so in case we have the same index in the two data frames, that's basically the most important joining criteria for the two tables. So if I need to join the two data frames, the only condition that I have to look for is that both the data frames should be having the same index. If they are having the same index, you will be able to join definitely both of them. Okay, so what is the criteria? So if I just say print S1, so we don't have S1, we have rec1 dot join, and join it with rec2. All right, so now I've joined it. That's as simple as that. So the command is pretty simple. You just specify the name of the first data frame, dot use the function called join, and specify the name of the second one. So when you just do this and you just print it, we will be able to see. Can you see that the name as well as the percentage has been joined along with the class and the section of these children with respect to their index number? Now when we are joining this, is it getting stored into another data frame, or it is updating the existing data frame? Is that's what we're going to just see. So if I just say after this print rec1, you will be able to see, and I say print rec2, so we'll see whether it is updating it or not. So once we see, can you see though it has not updated? So if I just need to update it, it's pretty simple. That we are basically trying to tell you that if we are joining and we are not restoring it anywhere, that means we can just take the data. We don't have to modify the existing data frame. Let the data frame be same. It's just that while viewing the information or the records from the two different data frames, we can join them and we can see it this particular way. All right, so ये existing data frames को modify नहीं करता है, बट एट द सेम टाइम अगर आप दोनों को ज्वाइन करके आंसर देखना चाहते हो तो आप इसको देख सकते हो. सो और क्या तरीका है आपका? अगर आपको सपोज इसको थर्ड डेटा फ्रेम के अंदर स्टोर करना है, एंड इफ आई से rec3 इज इक्वल टू दिस, एंड देन नाउ आई ट्राई टू से print rec3, so that's again pretty simple. So first aa gaya, second aa gaya, and the third is a new data frame that we have created once we have joined the two existing data frames. So I hope this part is clear to all of you. Now let's go on to just a quick recap or a revision. So if you're using, if we have to join the two data frames, we are supposed to use the join function. So it basically, the criteria on the basis of which it has to join is actually the index value. So if the index value is same, it will be able to join. So just for an example, if we have the first table given to us represented as S1, the second table is S2, you can just say that a similar example was taken by me, and you just have to use a simple print command. You will going to get the joining table. Okay, but remember, S1 or S2 will not be modified. You can modify it by storing it into another data frame, or you can just simply print the result as shown right over there. Okay, so let's go on to the next case now, merging. What do you mean by merging? So merging basically means if we are having two different data frames, then there is an extra column that I've stored somewhere else, and I would like to combine that with the existing data frame. So if I just have to take an example, I'll modify this table itself. So if I have name with this, now let me copy the same thing. So if I am having the similar kind of thing and I am saying this, so apart from this, so basically what is my column? My column is name with these values, which will be common. So you basically need one particular column through which or using which you will be able to join, merge the two data frames. So join अभी हमने किया, joining के लिए index की ज़रूरत है, merging के लिए column same with column value same होनी ज़रूरी है, तभी वो merge कर पाएगा. ठीक है, so अगर हमारे पास कॉलम जो है वो सेम है विद द सेम वैल्यूज ऑफ कोर्स, सो वो मर्ज करेगा. और मर्ज के लिए एक सीधा सा सिंपल कमांड है, इसको बिल्कुल हम वैसे यूज़ करेंगे, सिर्फ हम इतना यहाँ पे लिखेंगे print करते हुए we'll just simply remove this and we'll going to say pd dot merge. पहले ऐसे काम करते हैं, पहले हम प्रिंट करते हैं, डायरेक्टली नहीं करते हैं, हम सिंपल प्रिंट कमांड यूज करेंगे. सो आई जस्ट सिंपली से pd डॉट मर्ज. अब कौन कौन से कॉलम्स को हमें मर्ज, कौन कौन से डेटा फ्रेम्स को हम मर्ज करना है हमारे को. वी वांट टू मर्ज द फर्स्ट डेटा फ्रेम rec1, देन आई वांट टू मर्ज इट विद rec2. नाउ व्हाट इज the joining criteria? So I need to join it, or I need to merge it with respect to my name. So I'll use another or the third attribute called as on, and I just simply say name. All right. So now when I do that and I just print it, let's see how it works. And you can see. All right. So we have basically merged the two things with the help of this one. All right. Now what if I'm having different names? What will going to happen? So if I say in place of Anita, Bhavya, Shikhar and Reena, I am using something else. I'm saying, say I have Vibha, then I have Neeta. I'll just use two values. So, and then I say Neeta. Okay. And similarly, I'm going to change the class and section for these two. So let me not change it. Similarly, I'll just change the section only for two values, and I would like to merge with respect to the column name. So you think, is it making any sense? If it is making any sense, then only it will going to merge. If it is not making any sense, it will not going to merge. So did you notice this? All right, it's an empty data frame. Why? Because when you are having different values, it is not able to find the joining criteria on the basis of which it has to merge. Therefore, it will not going to show you any answer. So, merging simply क्या होती है? Merging का मतलब होता है कि common values हैं और common values के basis पे एक जगह data आपका एक जगह है, दूसरी जगह data आपका दूसरी जगह है और दोनों को आपने merge करना है. इसीलिए यहाँ पर कोई answer नहीं दिया. And therefore, merging has to be remembered that when you want to merge two different data frames, there has to be one particular column which is common in both of them with the values. All right. So let's quickly recap. So merge function merges the values of the two data frames. As we know, there has to be one key with the values which has to be same, because that is the criteria for merging. All right. So note that the number of records must be same in both the data frames. So if the number of records will not be same, you will going to see an exception in that case. Okay. So if I have the first table, if I have the second table, please note that in S1 also we have the common column with the name, same name. Similarly in S2 also common column with the same name, and therefore you are merging, you need to specify on which particular column name you need to merge, and you will going to get this answer. All right. So basically, if there is just one column which is common and one column which is common, then the entire table can be simply merged with it. Okay. So that's another thing. Now we'll come to the third case, which is called as concatenation. Now concatenation का मतलब क्या होता है? आप लोगों ने strings पढ़ी है. When you have the first string say hello, and in the second string you having in another object you having a second string as children. So when you merge, you concatenate, what do you get as a result? You say hello children. Concatenate मतलब एक के बाद दूसरा string. इसी तरह से if you want to have the two say you're basically having two data frames. So if I just quickly take an example in this case, before I do this, I would like to show you this. So if I have the first name in this case with the percentage, now I have another data frame with the same set of columns. So इसको percentage और दोबारा से हम ले लेते हैं ऐसे, and तो मतलब आपके पास एक ही तरह का डेटा दो जगह स्टोर्ड है. तो जब आपके पास एक ही तरह का डेटा दो जगह पे स्टोर्ड है, तो इन दोनों बच्चों को भी हमने ऐड करना है. सो दैट ये पहले आ जाए और उनके नीचे क्या ऐड हो जाए? विभा एंड नीता. So therefore, I will first convert the first dictionary list, the dictionary thing into a data frame. In the second one also, we will be converting it. And finally, we'll be using the third function, which is called as concat. concat, and then in concat I just have to use it as a form of a list only. Okay, so because it takes only one parameter, since it's a function, we simply use square bracket and then we simply say rec1 comma rec2. Okay, when we are just printing it, you will going to see that I think there's one bracket which I missed. I'm sorry for that. और इसलिए बच्चे हमेशा कहते हैं ना कि बार बार प्रैक्टिस करते रहना चाहिए. तो आप देखो, अनीता 89, भव्य 88 एंड सो ऑन, और विभा और नीता नीचे ऐड कर गए. तो इस केस को अब इसमें एक चीज आपको ध्यान रखनी है. अगर आपके पास दो न्यू रिकॉर्ड्स हैं जो अलग डेटा फ्रेम के अंदर हैं, तो यू मेक श्योर कि उनके इंडेक्सेस जो हैं वो डेफिनेटली आप स्पेसिफाई कर दो. अगर आप इंडेक्सेस स्पेसिफाई नहीं करोगे तो ये वाली प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगी. तो आपको इंडेक्स कैसे स्पेसिफाई करना है? So you specify just the index right over there and simply say index is equal to, specify the list, say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, because there are, no, I think there are just 4 values. Similarly here, you can specify index is equal to, provided in the form of a list, 4, 5. So once you do that and then you try to execute it, you will going to see that now this time the index is different. I hope this is pretty clear to you. So if we just quickly do the recap, we'll use for concatenation the concat function. Remember, they need to have the same key and they need to have different values. Obviously, तभी तो concatenate करने का मतलब समझ में आएगा. Okay, so if I have the first table with these two columns, so column name अगर दूसरे table में भी same है, तो आप क्या करेंगे यहाँ पर सीधा concatenation हो जाएगा and then you will going to have this also. अच्छा, इसमें आपने एक चीज नोट करी, इसमें कॉलम एक अलग तरीके का है, इसमें कॉलम अलग तरीके का है. So in case you are having more number of columns also, in that case that is just concatenated, but where it is not able to find the reference, it will going to show you NaN in that place. Okay, so in case you are trying to show different columns, say for example if I'm basically having another column in place of percentage, also if I'm also having another column called as class, so अगर हम इसको यहाँ पे class कर देते हैं और यहाँ पर हम कर देते हैं कुछ भी वैल्यू कर देते हैं से 11 एंड यहाँ पर हम वैल्यू कर देते हैं 12 और हम इसके बाद इसको एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं, सो नेम और ये के साथ एक क्लास ऐड हो जाएगा, बिकॉज पहले 4 रिकॉर्ड्स के लिए हमारे पास कोई क्लास की ऑप्शन नहीं थी. देयरफॉर you will going to see NaN 4 places. Similarly, for the last 2 records that we are trying to enter through the second data frame, that means for Vibha and Neeta, we do not have the percentage. Therefore, NaN will be displayed. So, this way you can actually concatenate the data. Thus, this part covers the joining, merging and concatenation, as these are just 3 simple functions that you can do and do the data manipulation in your data frames. I hope you've understood these 3 functions, and they were quite pretty simple also. So children, please do share, like and subscribe, and on the right side, the bottom right side of the video, you will see the icon. Please click on the icon and subscribe my channel if you've liked the video, and have a lovely day. Thank you so much.